to realize I think I just like men in theory because the reality. I genuinely feel like a lost cause at this point because I keep going on dates with guys and there will be nothing wrong with them necessarily. They'll be nice, we'll have good conversation, but there's nothing there. I have no interest in wanting to really see them again. Even like in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, they'd be a fine friend because they're kind, but there's no spark. Like, does anybody relate to this? Like, I genuinely don't feel any sort of wow with anybody ever. And I don't know, I feel broken. I feel like I'm broken.
She says something very important, guys, that I want to highlight and go over with you, and it sums up modern women mating, dating, and how they ultimately view us men. They see us as disposable, basically. That there's always going to be another guy in line. There's always another guy in her DMs, another guy that she can swipe right on a dating app, and she can get a date just like that. But here's the thing. They can't pair bond to that guy. She said there's no spark. There's no basically a wow factor when she's going on these dates with these men because she's numb to it. There's nothing wrong with the guys. She even said they're nice, they're gentlemen, they're kind, they're good men. I'm quite sure they're on their best behavior. They're telling all the right jokes. They're smelling good. They're looking good. Everything is on point. These men have dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's. They most likely check off all the boxes that she's looking for, or most of them, but yet she still can't get attached. She still can't get excited and enthused when she's going on another date. So now she's trying to find that spark. Give you an example. Think of Velcro, right? If you keep ripping on a Velcro on and off, on and off, on and off, after so long, the Velcro won't be able to get attached, right? So she's going on another date, 1, another date, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like all these modern women, they keep going on all these dates, and then there's no real excitement to it. So it's just another guy, another meal, another drink, another comedy show, another walk in the park. So now they're numb to the situation, and it's just like, okay, well, it's another date. There's nothing to do. I'm bored on a Saturday. I'm bored on a Friday. So let me call up this guy and let me just say, hey, let's go on this date. I'll take you up on your offer. This is what modern women are doing. This is why I tell you guys, stop taking women on all these dates because they're going on tons of dates. Listen, women go on dozens and dozens and dozens of dates each and every year. And guess what? They have no plans on seeing that guy again. They have no plans on hanging out with that guy again. They have no plans on even having sex or getting intimate, physical with that man because they're bored. They just see men as just another number and, I'm not doing anything today. Okay, I'll go on a date with you. And these guys are excited. These guys are like, okay, cool. They're ready. They're on point. They got their game together. And then they did everything right. Then the girl says, hey, this is not going to work out. And the guy's looking there confused. It's like, but she was laughing. Everything was cool. The conversation was great. Have you guys been there? I've been there plenty of times in the past. You're like, I don't understand. And now you're confused. And then men start to become bitter. Then men are like, you know what? I'm not taking women on dates anymore. This is where the whole Netflix and chill and telling women to just come straight over comes into play. Because a lot of men, they've gotten burned. They think everything went well. She laughed, she smiled, and you're like, man, okay, cool. I'm going to see this woman again. And you pay your hard-earned money, and now you're out of money. And now you're out of not just money, but time. You put a lot of energy, and you're facing rejection. So women think that dates just are going to continue to happen, or going to continue to come about. No, there's a lot of men who are waking up. There's a lot of men that say, you know what? Either we're going to Netflix and chill, you're going to come over for a bottle of wine, we're going to go for a walk in the park, but I'm not spending any money on you. And these women are wondering, where are the guys who take women on dates? Well, there you go. Exhibit A. She's the culprit. She's letting you know that she's going on all these dates with these good quality men, these men who are nice, who are gentlemen, who are kind. And now she just doesn't find any value in the situation because she's been ripped off and she's been smashed. And she's been on this date, that date, that date. Women are supposed to be going on dozens and dozens of dates in their lives. That's not even healthy. To bring in all those energies, to go on all these different experiences. Now she's just numb to the experiences because she's been to this bar. She's been to this rooftop dinner. She's been to this restaurant. She's been over here. She's been over there. She's been to all these different places with all these different men in her area. Now she's sitting there wondering, okay, what's next for me? Listen, pair bonding is extremely important. And two of the easiest ways for a woman to pair bond is one, through sex, which most women have been ran through by a lot of guys and done all types of stuff. So they can't really pair bond to a guy through that way. And two, through experiences, through different dates, through different places. So if they live in a town or a city and they've been on 10 dates already, a dude is going to pick them up and say, hey, let's go over here. In her mind, she's like, okay, that's cool. But she's already been to that place with that dude last week, with that dude 2-3 months ago, with another dude a year ago. So now she's like, okay, I'll go. And the excitement is not there. Just like she said, there's no spark. There's no enthusiasm. Where's the wow factor? Well, the wow factor is gone, right? That Velcro has been ripped off. She's going to the bar. She's going to that comedy club. She's going to that restaurant. She's going to the art museum. She's going to that concert. She's going to all these different things. She's been there already. So now she just can't get excited about that guy. No matter how perfect he is, no matter how great his resume is, no matter how wonderful he is on paper, he can be over 6 feet tall. But hey, he's just another guy. She can get on another dating app and say, oh, I can, put in her specifics, and she can get a guy who's over 6 feet tall if she wants to. This is what's happening with modern women in dating. They become numb to the experience. It's boring for them, and they're broken. They can't wonder. They're thinking, how is this happening to me? I mean, what's going on? Am I broken? Yes, you're broken, just like the vast majority of these women, because you have taken dating and men for granted. Just like she's laughing in the first clip. Like she's laughing in the second clip too, because she views dating and men as a joke. As sad as it is. She views men as, just something to do. I'm bored. Let's go on another date. I'll go, because she knows there are going to be countless dudes there who want to have sex and hook up. So these dudes think they have to take her on dates, but you actually don't. The dudes that take these women on dates are the dudes who don't believe in themselves, number one. Number two, they don't think that they have enough. They don't think they are enough for a woman just to sleep with them. So they have to spend money on a woman in hopes they get these dates. But here's the thing. Let me tell you something. The more money you spend on a woman, especially in the beginning, the more leverage she's going to have. So she's going to be like, okay, I don't have to take you on a date. And even if you get past the second date, you're going to be hoping by that second date, okay, hopefully we get physical. Hopefully I can have a kiss. Hopefully we can have sex. And then that doesn't go well. Then that third date comes. And then you're like, okay, this is going to be the day. I put my game face on. Then after the third day, you invite her back to your place. She's like, I got to go home. I got to go to sleep. I got to work tomorrow. I got to do this. And then she got to leave. Now you're like, man, that's 3 dates. And you're like, well, since we're still hanging out, she still wants to see me, I'm going to take her on a 4th date. Little do you know, she's hanging out with a guy and having sex with a dude who's not paying for any dates. This is how it works, guys. I've been there plenty of times. Women will hang out with a guy, go on a date with a dude, and hang out and do all these different things, and then not kiss him, not touch him, not do any of that, and then go home and go to another guy's house the next day. She got that fuel, she got that little liquor, that wine, that food in her, bring the doggy bag to the guy's house, and then have sex with the guy who's not doing anything. Guys, it's a savage world. And women are getting colder, they know the game, and they have manipulated the board. They have put their pieces in position so they can be successful in their minds when it comes to mating and dating. But they're actually really not. Them getting a whole bunch of dates means really nothing to them because they're just poisoning the well. Men are looking at these videos. Men are saying, okay, I took a woman on a date this day. I didn't get none. I took on a woman a date this time. I didn't get anything. Here's the thing, guys. You shouldn't be taking women on dates anyway unless they have earned it. If she has not earned it, if she has not put out, if she has not made the effort, if she's not having done everything she's supposed to do, don't take her on any dates. If you guys haven't got physical, don't do it. Trust me. Because what's going to happen is you're going to take her on these dates, and then you're not going to get anything out of it. And then she's just going to be on to the next guy, on to the next guy, on to the next guy. Just like that Velcro is being stripped on and off, stripped on and off, stripped on and off, stripped on and off. There's no elasticity. There's no attachment to it. Just another experience that she's already had. This is what most water women are gonna be. Guys are gonna meet them, and you can't, get them enthused. They're not gonna be excited. They already heard that joke before. They already been to that place before. They've been to that event. This is what happens when women think that dating is just some sort of sport. It's a game. Matter of fact, women view dating as shopping, right? Men view dating as more of an interview. A lot of guys are like, okay, I gotta be in my P's and Q's. Most women, they're like, okay, he's paying for it anyway. So, well, I don't got to give him nothing. I don't got to do nothing. And they have these big, huge, entitled egos where they're the queen. They're on top since you're paying. This is why I don't pay for dates. And I'm not recommending any man to pay for a date unless she's earned it. So unless you guys go for a walk in the park, unless you guys go for a coffee, she pays for her own coffee. Unless you guys, hang out at your place and cook dinner. Dinner is cheap and easy. Trust me, if a woman is into you, she's going to come straight to your place and you guys can cook dinner, watch a movie, hang out there, and you can actually see her cooking skills. You can see, okay, let me see how this woman is, right? Let me see if she's good in the kitchen, right? Because that's one thing women are supposed to be great at, is in the kitchen. And if she's not good, if she's not halfway decent, she doesn't have a cookbook, okay, now I know this woman's not even worth my time. She's not even worth the smash. She's not even worth me investing my money into. Guys, use these tips. And remember this video. Remember these women, because she's laughing. She's joking around. It's like it's nothing. It's just it's just fun for her, because that's what dating is for most women. It's fun. You're just another number. You're just another guy on the assembly line. There's really nothing to you. She's numb to the experience. It's boring now. She's been there, done that. And now you as a man are just, unfortunately, another casualty.